Okay, here with Clay Myers, working on the Senior Student Spotlight. Clay, just wanted to start a few things, and you just tell us one of your favorite family activities or something that you admire about your family.
I think one of my favorite family activities is when we have our family reunions. It's always just a good time to get the family together, share some jokes, and it's all around usually just a good time.
Absolutely. Do you guys go anywhere special, or do you do one local?
This year, or last year I should say, we did it here at the school. We got everybody in the area to meet up at the school for like 3 days, but usually do it at Mount Carmel over by Granville.
Okay.
It's a little camp over there. That's pretty fun.
Awesome. That's great. How about, tell us a little bit about yourself, like when you were young. What did Clay Myers imagine himself as?
I don't know. I kind of think I always really wanted to be, I always wanted to do what my dad did, farm and ranch, really. I don't know, I think when I was little I just wanted to play with tractors. That's really all it was.
That's good. That's good. How about now that you've spent 12 years in school, and now that you're graduating, what do you imagine yourself as?
I think I'd really like to farm with my dad. I'd like to have a partnership with him in it. I think that'd be pretty awesome if I was able to do that with him.
That is pretty awesome, and it's pretty awesome that when you were young you were thinking about that, and you're still that's where you're headed.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Not everybody gets that opportunity. How about tell us about an accomplishment that you're really proud of?
I think the respect that I get from people when I go and work for somebody. I think it's a great feeling that when they ask for my opinion, they genuinely value it. I think that's just a great thing that I've been able to put the trust in people and have them trust me like they do.
That's a fantastic attribute, I might add, and one you should be extremely proud of. How about extracurricular activities throughout your life and through the school year? Have you been involved in any extracurricular?
I was in FFA for a little while. I figured I'm not in it anymore just because of the fact that I didn't really go to a whole lot of the meetings, and I think that was just because a little bit busy sometimes. So I figured if I'm not going to be around, really isn't a lot of point in being in it.
Yeah, no, understood completely. How about yourself in 10 years? What do you see yourself doing in 10 years? Anything different than farming?
No, I really don't think so. I mean, as long as I can remember, I think that's always been the goal, is really just to do that. And I've always liked it. I mean, it never seems like work to me. It more just feels like, something you get up and you go do. I don't know.
That's a great calling then. If you get them doing it, you're not feeling like you're working, you're in the right line of deal then. How about let's go back to your school years and just give us your favorite elementary memory.
I think it was when me and my friends played ball tag on the playground. It was always fun. We always got in a little bit of trouble, but not too much.
Ball tag, explain ball tag.
So it's basically like regular tag, but you have a ball and you throw it at the person.
Okay, so a little bit of dodgeball combined in there.
Yep.
I gotcha. How about junior high memory? What do you got going back to your junior high years?
I don't know why this sticks out to me. It's not really even that interesting of a story, but we needed to get something signed. Your parents needed a signature for something, and I didn't have it signed, and I told Eli to write my mom's name down on there, and the teacher caught us and got in some pretty good trouble for that.
Yeah, you probably will get in a little trouble for that one. Yeah, that's probably something you'll remember for a while, though, I might add. How about high school memory? You got one yet?
No, I don't have. It all seems kind of a blur, to be honest. I don't have any very interesting high school stories. No.
Okay, well, that's all right. You moved in the right direction, probably, what some people would say. How about the Berthold School in general? What will you, after spending your career here, basically, what will you remember the most about Berthold School?
I think the friends that I've gotten from here is going to be a lifelong thing. Definitely the way the staff treats people. You don't feel like just some kid walking around, they look down on you. They actually look at you with some sort of respect in a way that I just think that's good.
That is good. That is good. That's a great one. How about class-wise? What class have you enjoyed the most at the Berthold School?
I think Mrs. Vardy's A class. I think that is the class I enjoyed the most.
Which one specifically?
Shop.
Shop? What year was that?
Probably last year.
Last year's shop class?
Yeah.
Did you do anything special in there that made it that way, or?
Yeah, it was. I think it was building the panel, and then also the we built the outhouse for somebody too. So
that outhouse has been a topic of many conversations.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool,
That was
actually.
pretty fun,
Yeah, no, really nice, I might add too. How about looking back at yourself and just kind of looking in the mirror? What advice, as Clay Myers now, would Clay Myers give his younger self?
I think just don't worry so much. Don't care what other people think as much as a person should, I should say, because it's really none of their business. It doesn't really matter what other people think. You know, all you're doing is just worrying over nothing. I think it goes a long way when you don't have to worry so much.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, you told me you're struggling with this one, but a little bit. But how about just a couple things that you must do in your lifetime that you really want to do?
I think travel more. I don't get out of the state very often, I guess. So I think that would be quite cool. You know, go see the ocean. You know.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty awesome. Always loved to snowmobile, so I suppose go on some more snowmobiling trips with friends. You know, it's always fun to go up in the mountains. It's beautiful up there.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. That's great. Okay, looking back at your classmates or your peers in general at the Berthold School, how would you like them? How do you think they'll remember Clay Myers?
Well, I hope they remember me as a nice person. You know, if they needed help with something, they were willing to ask. I think that's about it.
Good. All right. You bet. That's that. How about the faculty? How would you like the faculty to remember Clay Myers?
Respectful, I guess. Not mean in any way towards them, or didn't come off as some brat. You know what I mean?
Yep, absolutely. That goes back to one of your first questions or your first answers, where you said that people respect you, and when you talked about the fact that, you know, what do you want some of the other people to remember about you, is that I was honest and I'm upfront. It's good stuff, Clay. I like it. How about just in general, man? Anything else you want to tell the people?
No, I don't really got anything else.
Well, that was fantastic, Clay. It really was.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.